Okay, we're having the demo right here of the generator set at the new Emerald Coast Middle School. This is Vincent with Cost and Equipment. Go ahead, Vincent.
So, alright, what we've got is an 80 kW Kohler with a DEC 3 Plus controller. As you can see on top of the controller here, you've got 16 fault lights. You've got a green system ready light and a generator not an auto switch. When you come out to check the unit, it's just like having a car. You can check the oil, coolant, make sure there's no loose connections or anything. The oil dipstick, is just under the fuel filter.
Let me take a look at that right there, Vincent. Okay.
Right here.
Okay.
And then if you follow me to the other side, as you come around, you can check the fuel gauge. It's directly in front next to the fill in the vent. As you can see, it's at full right now. Okay. There's a low fuel alarm that's set for about half a tank. So at half a tank, you'll get a low fuel alarm, but it will not affect the generator running. It'll just let you know that you need to go ahead and schedule a fuel truck.
And this is the alarm silence right here?
This is the high fuel alarm. If the tank is above 95 to 90%, this will go off to let you know to stop filling.
Okay.
As diesel expands, then heat.
Okay, good deal.
The radiator cap is on top of the radiator just like it would be in a car on the top left side here.
Okay.
Want to make sure it's not leaking coolant from any of the coolant lines. And your battery connections are here. It's 2 group 24s. These covers pop off so you can check the water. You want to keep the water full just to the bottom of the neck.
Just like in a car.
Just like in a car. Exactly. There's 2 battery chargers mounted on the back side. They're actually mounted back to back, and they plug in up here, and there's 2 indicating lights, a green and a red, and a code for each one located directly on front.
Okay.
During the summertime, you may want to take a look inside the air filter housing.
Okay.
A lot of mud daubers like to build nests in here.
Okay.
After you start, or after you perform the start checks, come around to the front. The unit should always be in auto with a green system ready light. To manually start the engine, simply flip the switch to the run position. And that's it. Now, if you have a fault, if you come out and there's a fault anywhere on here, write down which one it is, and to reset, you flip the switch to the off reset position, and then back to auto.
Okay. And you have a, you guys have a phone number that we could?
Yes, there's actually a sticker right on the back here.
Okay.
So the 251, this is a 24-hour number. There's always somebody on this line.
Okay.
And we've got a tech in Fort Walton and a tech in Panama City.
Okay, great. Now the unit is set to run automatically
on Wednesdays at 7 a.m. to 7:15.
Okay, for 15 minutes.
For
and
15 minutes.
Let me just ask you, what is that? Why do you want to do that?
That just ensures that if the power goes out, that the generator will start in the automatic position, and that there's no trouble codes that are going to come up in the engine while it runs.
Okay, you don't want to find that out when
you'd rather find it out under an exercise instead of an actual power outage.
Okay, very good. Is there anything else?
We take it step inside and look at the transfer switch real quick.
Okay, let's do that real quick.
Is that door unlocked over there?
You got a key, Don?
Yeah, I got it.
Now the transfer switch keeps it from energizing. It transfers it off of the power grid from the Chelco to the generator, and this is just powering the freezers and coolers and the pass-through coolers right there.
And the communication closet.
Communication closet. Okay, good deal. You got a light in there we can. Okay, this is an automatic transfer switch.
So it's got an Impact 1500 controller, which will give you just about all the information on front that you need. The lights at the top indicate the source. The round light is the source available, and the bar is the source connected. So this green light means that normal is available and connected. If you had the generator running, it would be red. and if it was connected, it would be red here. The LCD screen will tell you when the next exercise is performed. No load exercise on 4/27 at 7 a.m. To run a test with the generator and transfer switch, you can hit the test button. The password is 0000. To perform a loaded test, simply hit start, or if you'd like to do an unloaded test, hit down, and then down again, and then start.
And we heard the generator start up over there.
You can see that source is available now, so if power was to fail out, it would automatically transfer. It's a 30-minute pre-time test. You can end the test at any time by hitting the end test button, and the generator will go into a 5-minute cool down and shut down by itself.
Is this pretty trouble-free? Would there be any reason you would want to come back and mess with this?
Not normally, unless some places will come out and start the generator if there's bad storms on the way.
Okay.
They'll come out and start it just to make sure everything's okay.
So they don't lose their product in that.
A lot of places before a hurricane comes, they'll go out a couple days before, run a loaded test, make sure that switch transfers, generator starts, everything like that.
Might be good. Okay, might be a good idea this year for
you can transfer the generator and the ATS manually. If the generator starts but the ATS does not transfer,
which ATS is automatic transfer switch.
Yes.
Go ahead.
If the ATS does not transfer, you can open the cabinet. Disconnect this plug here to remove power from the controller, and in the bottom of the case there's a manual transfer switch which goes in a small slot on the side.
Okay.
And then you would just pull it down to go to emergency.
Yeah.
The reason you do take power away from this is if you try to transfer this while there's still power, it's not going to want to transfer. It'll go down and it'll just pop back to emergency.
Okay, so that's what you pull this pigtail apart and then go into automatic. And now will that automatically start the generator?
No.
Okay.
If the generator's already, if the generator starts but it doesn't transfer,
okay,
you can do that. Otherwise, you'll have to go out and manually start the generator and then come in and transfer.
Okay. Anything else? Yeah, you wouldn't want to get in here
in case of emergency only.
And somebody who knew what they were doing, or electrician or something like that. Okay, maintenance electrician. Okay, anything else?
That's about it.
Okay, we thank you for your time.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate it.